Warning. Anything you hear Sensei Reality Show speak on is valid opinion. So YouTube, stop shadow banning my ish.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What is going on to the point that niggas is just like they drifting in the middle of the street? I could probably tell you why. A lot of people are acting out. A lot of people are enraged, man. There's so much things going on in this world right now, especially right now, as of who we got in office. A lot of people ain't being able to control, just the anger and how pissed off they are on the inside. And this is the crazy thing, because we have to really be self-aware, because a lot of crazy things are going on. And a lot of these people who act now like this are the ones who voted for him. Now, you voted for Donald Trump, that's your business. But you're one of the ones, if you're not middle class, you're one of the ones that's going to be affected. If you got a problem with what I'm saying about this, feel free to unsubscribe. But I'm here for the people that actually care about the economy that we in, and not about the people who just care about themselves. The ones who care about others. Those are the people I care about. So, clearly this is just an outrage, but this is in Los Angeles, California. As I was stating, this looked like a soccer minivan speeding down the street, going in circles. Motherfuckers looking at him like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? He backing back like he drifting. It's like he just trying to fulfill a child. Let's see the black car right there is trying to get the hell out the way, because like, this motherfucker's crazy. And like he was trying to run over some people. So I mean, I can't really say who's in the wrong in this video, because I don't really have the full context or the full grasp on what's really going on and why this van is doing this. So I can't just point the blame at the van for acting a certain way, because you don't know the reasoning behind it. But at the same time, not playing devil's advocate, but at the same time, you have innocent people that are also on the streets, because you don't want to run over and kill someone because you're in such a fit and whatever that's going on in that person's life is no reason for them to put anybody else at harm that's on the road as well, that's pedestrian, that's walking. So this just is a clear reminder for everyone in this world to just stay alert. Stay alert of what's going on in your life. Soon you step outside, stay alert. And I don't want to say stay dangerous, because it sounds so negative, but it's real. It's reality. Stay safe, man. And just make sure that you always being aware of your surroundings. Because clearly people ain't in their right state of mind. And a lot of them are the ones, like I said, who voted for Donald Trump. They ain't really can afford really a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. And this is the thing I don't understand. Like, the people that voted for Donald Trump, that got money, it makes sense for them to do that. It makes sense for them to make a such move like that, because they don't want them nothing cut out on their taxes. So they're going to vote for somebody who's going to help them with tax cuts and, keep the rich being rich. Now, on the other hand, if you're on the opposite end, you're going to feel the wrath of what your vote went to, who your vote went to if it did go to Donald Trump. You're going to feel the wrath, and you're going to panic, and you ain't going to know what the hell to do, because it's like, you wasn't voting for the person that was going to benefit yourself. But this is not a video about that. This is a video just about how this is just only one example of what you may see in the upcoming months. Hopefully it's nothing worse than this, but this is just one of the many examples. Hell, in the beginning of the year, we had such crazy things that happened in New Orleans and people dying from that situation. Something similar to this. An uncontrollable car. Well, it could have been controlled, but the person who was driving that, the vehicle, the truck, decided to not be able to control the vehicle. But this is a very weak move, because when people are feeling like what they're going through is not like anybody else ain't going through something, this is what you get. When they feel like it's just me that's going through some stuff. So let me get behind the wheel and let me try to put someone else's lives at risk. That's a crazy way to think. It's selfish, for number one. And it's just a crazy way to think. And the reason why I say it's selfish is because you ain't thinking and caring about nobody but you. So you think it's all about just you. But when it comes to putting somebody else's lives at risk, it's not all about you. Because you send yourself into a one-way destination. And that's prison. It may be depending on what color you are, whether you get out of being shot by the police or not. And it may not depend on the color. It just depends on what type of officer you're dealing with. But have LA gone through enough, man? It's like, I don't even know how they even came up with the whole title for LA being the city of angels. Ain't no angels over there. Is Hollywood, or could we say was? Because I mean, like, have Hollywood even broke through any good movies this year? Other than Sinners, great movie. But that wasn't Hollywood, that was Black Hollywood. But I don't even want to say Black Hollywood. That was Hollywood, but it was controlled and, by us, by the black man. Shout out to Ryan Coogler. But the City of Angels, I don't understand how they even came up with that name, because clearly LA has been always getting the bad end of the stick, because it's so much of the wrong things occurring in California itself. And the return and response to that is one of many things, as the whole fires that LA went through, with people losing their houses, and like that's crazy. People ain't got nowhere to stay, to go live in shelters, and like oh man, I just feel so bad for those people. And then you dealing with this. And a lot of people are pissed also that Donald Trump is in office. That's another thing. It ain't just the fact that they mad who they voted for, because of who they voted for, and they realize that they ain't benefiting for them. That's one thing. But for the people who didn't want to see him in office, that's a whole nother situation as well. But clearly, let this be a reminder that people out here are only thinking of them. And that's okay in certain situations, but not when you're putting others' lives at risk. Now, if somebody is going to defend themselves and they popping back at you, or popping at you because they feel like you're trying to take their lives under your matter, don't be surprised. All right? If fucking a motherfucker up coming into self-defense is one thing. But you better be prepared, because it ain't always about you. But it all falls on to your choices that you make. So you have to choose wisely, because if you don't care or love yourself, I guess that's the reason why you're making the choices that you make, as seen in this video. If people learn to love themselves and don't give up on themselves, they won't do such crazy and just shitty acts. But it all starts at home. That's what it all starts at. It all starts at home. Whether it's a one-parent home, two-parent home, or any at all parents at home, it all starts at home. And I ain't talking about the city you live in. I'm talking about the roof that you're under. And what your parents let you get away with, don't think that the world gonna let you get away with it. Sensei Reality Show. Like up the video and subscribe up to the channel, if you're a real one. I'll holler at y'all on the rebound tip. One love. Peace.